even as we intimate our viewers with this incoming story now. The remains of Lieutenant Commander Gideon Gwaza have been laid to rest at the military cemetery in Abuja. Gwaza, who heroically lost his life while rescuing 59 people from a sinking dredging vessel in Rivers State, hailed from Kaduna State. He survived by his wife and 3 sons. Friends and family of Lieutenant Commander Gwaza say he will be deeply missed. Now, the burial is currently underway in Abuja, and now we'll bring you the live feeds.
And illegalities in our maritime environment. It is a very sad event to us, the Nigerian Navy family, and the armed forces in general. We have all listened to the tributes said about the officer. From all that has been said, and from the inquiries that are made also, and also looking at his career records, I can only say that the officer was a born soldier. He was born great, as has been attested to by even his sister. He was a courageous officer, a man of integrity, a man of impeccable character, and above all, a professional to the core. This was evident in the various assignments he performed while in the service, and also in the various courses and trainings that he passed through in the service, where he always came out as #1, as has been attested to by his classmates. Gwaza died in the service, not only to the Nigerian Navy, but in the service to humanity. Because the assignment which he was given that day was to go and rescue a merchant vessel that was in distress and was about to sink. I received that information of distress call from the company that a vessel is about sinking with 59 crew members on board. Out of those 59 persons on board, we had 10 Navy personnel on board. These 59 crew members, including our personnel, were in the danger of being perished. And then Lieutenant Commander Gwaza was detailed with a team of other patriotic ratings and officers to go and rescue these people. Unfortunately, and in line with the operating environment where we operate, where you cannot predict the nature of tide perfectly, you can also not predict so many other factors that take place out there at sea. He had an accident, and we lost him that day. It's very sad. But we must take courage in the fact that he died in the course of the duty, and he died in the course of service to humanity. The vessel he was going to rescue, merchant vessel Ambika, was rescued, and all the 59 members of crew were rescued. But in his place, we lost this gallant officer. And that is why I want to remind us that the job that we do is not only to serve ourselves, but to serve humanity. And Lieutenant Commander Gwaza's death is evidence to that fact. I want to use this opportunity, therefore, to remind all our servicemen and women that the role we are performing is a patriotic duty, and despite the risks to our life, we should not shy away from those roles. That is what we have signed for as soon as we enlisted into this service. But on our part, as the Nigerian Navy and the Armed Forces of Nigeria, and in line with the provisions of the terms and conditions of service, we will never shy away from providing for the welfare of our men, and this includes even those that we have lost. So we will take it upon ourselves to do what is necessary and to be able to provide, to fill the gap that he has left particularly in the family. And that is what we will do. And for that reason, we are making adequate arrangements to provide a befitting accommodation in one of our post-service schemes for the family that he has left behind. As is customary in the Nigerian Navy and the Armed Forces of Nigeria, we will continue to take care of the education of all his children until they finish from the university. And this is a duty that we have been performing and will continue to do just that. So I want to assure the family members, particularly the spouse, that you have a partner in the Nigerian Navy. Do not feel betrayed and do not be disillusioned. What has happened has happened. It is for you to gear up and encourage yourself to move forward so that the children, the young children, the beautiful children that we are seeing today will live to remember that their father died in sacrifice to humanity, and that is impacting also in their lives. So I want to please use this opportunity to thank all the guests, invited guests, particularly our retired senior officers who have one way or the other served with the late officer. And the good things they said about him, that shows that we still have officers that we can rely on. I want to thank all of us that are here today. I want to thank all the invited guests, particularly members of the family and his friends and his well-wishers for being here. And I want to assure each and every one of you that we will continue to stand behind the family of late Lieutenant Commander Gwaza as is required in our provisions for the service. Thank you all, and God bless you.
I just brought you a live broadcast of the Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, that is the Nigerian Chief of Naval Staff, eulogizing the late Lieutenant Commander Gideon Gwaza, who actually lost his life while rescuing about 59 people during a sinking vessel, a dredging vessel in Rivers State. And in that particular talk or eulogy coming from that minister, that is the Vice Admiral rather, it was actually talking about the heroics of this late commander and how he was able to show some bit of bravery in terms of rescuing these people, 59 of them, during the course of an operation in Rivers State, during a dredging vessel operation right there in the state. And we hope and pray that the dearly departed will find eternal rest and the families will find the fortitude to bear the loss. So we now go on a very short break. When we return, we'll continue with Business Edge. To stay.